Hello, everybody. Welcome to a very special edition of GoTarryn TV. It's episode 483. I'm Tarryn the Traveling Trainer from Atlanta, Georgia, and today we have a special call with two special guests right here on GoTarryn TV via audio podcast. First of all, ladies first, all the way from Los Angeles, California, we're going to be welcoming an original Glow Girl, Hollywood, and then also we're going to be joined simultaneously from Thibodaux, Louisiana, a Glow historian himself, Mr. William Taylor. So when we return, be on the lookout of listening to those two guests as we join the podcast in progress. We'll be right back.
Out a tiny bit, but we're okay.
Okay, I can.
Are you in the? Are you somewhere in the swampland, William?
I'm technically a mile and a half from my father's swamp. Yeah, that he does own swampland.
Cool.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, I hear you perfectly.
Okay, y'all. Both of y'all just got to forgive me. We can talk about this on the air, but I have just been absolutely jinxed since Saturday.
Why?
I feel like my life is being written by Rod Serling. Well, I'll tell both of y'all, and if y'all think it's airable. First Saturday, my weather band radio went out after 20 years, so I had to get another one of those. Sunday, my cell phone quit taking a charge, so I decided to upgrade. So I went since my niece works at AT&T. She didn't go to work till Wednesday. I waited to get a new cell phone then. Well, Monday, I try to leave Burger King, and my car does not accelerate. Mm-hmm. I have to pull over into a Shell driveway, and I have no cell phone. I had to use Burger King's phone for my father to come out. Then eventually we go to a dealership, and they call a tow truck. We find out the alternator is bad on the car, so they have to. But it's so ridiculous. My engine is so tight. They told me they had to take the dang radiator out just to change the alternator. And then I get my car back. Finally I'm on the new phone today. I'm in my car right now to do the interview with both of you, and I'm not kidding you. I crank my car. The windshield wipers don't want to stop.
Oh my God! I'm sorry, William.
Oh wait! A few hours ago, when
You must have.
Wait.
You're an alien. That's what you are. You're an alien. That's all.
Wait. That's not the end of it. I forgot to mention a few hours ago, before I left for work, I was going to print something up for this show, and the printer died. The printer died after 15 years.
Wow. It's just time. 15 years, 20 years. I can be one up on you too. The cord on the Mac fried, and I'm trying to get work done. While I'm editing, that's the third one that I've had. They're $79 each. Then the Mac keeps crashing, so that has to be fixed. And that's like an 8-year-old computer. Then I went to go put more stuff in the external hard drive so I don't lose anything, and it was full to capacity. So it's just in the air. I think Mars is in retrograde or something. Who knows? But you know what you got to do is you just got to laugh it off and just smile and laugh and go, you know what, tomorrow's going to be a better day.
You're starting to sound like an Andy Williams special. I mean, wow. But anyway,
well, now you're showing your age. We don't know who Andy Williams is.
Oh, but now if you don't, then I'm giving up. Okay.
I'm giving you a hard time, William.
I swear, Rod Serling is writing my life right now.
I'm a bad guy. Bad guys, that's what they're supposed to do. They're not always nice. We all can't.
Well, where's the Lone Ranger in Tonto? Well, I was going to say, where's the Lone Ranger in Tonto when I need him? So.
Well,
Taryn, you started your show with a bang.
Yeah, you know what? I was recording since we talked. I say we just leave that in there and start right from there.
I think we do.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that was gold. That was
William,
actually absolute. Yeah, William. I don't want to edit or delete that. I'll tell you what.
That's perfect.
We'll start right from there. So, hey, everyone. This is Tarryn the Traveling Trainer with GoTarryn TV. And I should say GoTarryn TV because today's a special. It's episode 483. We've got on the line, first of all, ladies first, from Los Angeles, California, Ms. Hollywood from the Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling, of course. And on the other line, we've got from Thibodaux, Louisiana,
a guy who's not having a great day, Mr. William Taylor. And so let's jump right back into it, folks. You both sound like you're not having a good as day as you could be having. I'm sorry.
I think it's just like I said. I think Mars is in whatever they call that. What do they call that? I don't know.
Mercury in retrograde.
That's it. But
maybe it is Mars.
Mars for some reason.
Oh, it could be Mars.
It's Mercury. You were right.
Well, I'm sorry, both y'all. Go ahead,
well,
William.
I'll say the way I feel right now. I feel like I got hit by a Mercury and a Lincoln.
Well, yeah. Did you guys know that William is for me and one of the other ladies, I think, but he is my personal weatherman because I travel a lot, and he is so kind and so sweet. He'll go, I was in D.C. the other day. Sorry, it's going to be raining there, Hollywood. And then he put me back here in another place in the South. And it's beautiful today with maybe some clouds. And then when I go to California again or wherever, or, hey, you know what, I'm going to Chicago next week. But anyway, William's so great. He always gives me the weather wherever I go. So thank you so much. Can't wait to thank you in person. I hope to see you soon, too. Right?
Yeah, well, yeah. And, of course, the way things are going, I'll probably fall into a black hole. But well, actually, to go to Los Angeles area, I am going to go close to Area 51, so I'll probably disappear there.
There you go.
Wishful thinking.
Well, like I said, long before Glow and long before I discovered New Orleans Saints football in 1979, weather's been with me since I was 3, and largely thanks to a gentleman who used to work on New Orleans television by the name of Nash Roberts. He, to this day, is the greatest weatherman New Orleans television ever had. So he was my role model as a kid, or my predominant role model. And because of him, and that's what led me to eventually attending what's now called the University of Louisiana Monroe, and I got my bachelor's degree in atmospheric science up there. And my television career never quite worked out. The problem was a lot of people kept mistaking me for Sherman from the Mr. Peabody cartoons. And so anyway, so the TV end didn't work out, but my mother always said I had a great face for radio. And so I wound up eventually doing that on a part-time basis while I worked for my father. And unfortunately, the radio end didn't really work long-term for me. If you thought wrestling had egos, some of the nuttiest things I've ever seen in my life were in radio. And it just wasn't for me anymore. So I had to I felt it was time to start my life over in 2010. And so when I'm not doing weather out of my house, I do a lot of provide supplies for people involved in outside lawn and garden. So that's the interesting tale about, how my weather career went about.
Yes. Huh. Very cool.
Yeah. Wow.
Can you let me know when we're going to have earthquakes in California?
Well, now technically seismology is different from meteorology, so I'm not going to be able to help y'all much on the earthquake
too. I love that. Did you know, William? I got something to tell you guys. When I was in 4th grade, we were studying fossils and dinosaurs, and we went to the museum and to the L.A. La Brea tar pits, which fascinated me. And I thought, what do you want to be when you grow up? I wanted to be an archaeologist. That's what I wanted to do, and of course that didn't pan out, but now I was going to make a joke about fossils, but I won't.
I guess that'd be an old joke. But no.
But yeah, I did. I wanted the study of fossils and dinosaurs and just all of that. Just fascinated. It still does today. I watch a lot of documentaries on. I might be boring, but in the background, I either have the Weather Channel on always, or I have HLN because they have I call it, don't laugh, you guys, but I like that Forensic Files. I love all of that. And so one of my friends nicknamed it, they call it, you're going to watch murder porn. They call it murder porn. But I love all of that. I should have been some kind of forensic scientist or Maybe I still could be. That would be my next job, I guess.
I'm there with you, Hollywood. I love those. Have you ever seen, how about Snapped? Have you heard of Snapped?
No, I don't know that. What is that?
How about, William, have you heard of Snapped?
Oh, that's...
On Oxygen Channel, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, next time, Hollywood, go on the Oxygen Channel. Sunday, you can binge watch. Sunday, they play the whole marathon.
I can't wait.
You got it.
Oh, my God. Okay, I'm on it. Thank you.
Let me know what you think of it. So you could spend your Mother's Day watching Snapped all day on Sunday.
Yeah, Mama watching Snapped.
Did either of y'all see the pictures that Roxy Astor and Sonny posted with Mountain Fuji?
I did.
Yeah.
That was cool, wasn't it?
Yes.
Now,
we've got some pictures of her as well. Those are the most recent ones, huh?
Yeah, I saw those on her Facebook feed. Have you either of you met her? Like, have you met each other, William and Hollywood?
Not in person, no.
Okay.
Sonny and I.
We know. Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go first.
Okay. Now, Sonny came to Louisiana back in November.
Yep, I remember that.
I met her. Yeah, I met her along with Sam Houston, east of Baton Rouge in that area, for part of a day. But no, me and Hollywood, as well as we conversed, we've actually never met in person yet.
Wow.
That's right. Now, we talk about every day, don't we? Pretty much, we somehow connect, or every other day.
Yeah, it seems like it. No matter what the topic is, not just weather. And
no, it's not just weather. Yeah, it's a nice friendship, that's for sure. And that's the cool thing, Tarryn, is we have not only, that we have fans, but the people, they're friends, and it's more like a friendship. It's, you know what I mean? It's become more of a friendship, and that seems like a lot of people that I've met, it just becomes a friendship. So, like, when we go on this cruise, we're going to meet all these lovely fans that, to me, it's more of a nice, long-lasting friendship. It's not going to be, we're on the cruise and I'm going to forget about you and move on. It's not like that. We establish friendships with people, and it's really neat that people, it's everyone's human. That's how I look at that's why I look at life. We're just, we're just people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some people, though, they'll just, I have to say this too, because there's so many people to thank, and I've been really blessed by moving on, by continuing in wrestling, which I have, starting my own company. I have people that have helped me, questions with videos and editing, and want to be a part of it, will advertise for me. Pete Rosen, who is the attorney who lives in actually my neighborhood, has been so helpful as well. It's just amazing when you meet these people that you get so much in return, you know what I mean? When you're nice to somebody else, they're just nice back. So I love that. I think that's a neat thing. It's just, if someone's nice to you, you be nice back. I even though I'm a bad guy, I got to tell you, I kind of wish I would have been eviler. But you know what? When you're young, you're 20, 21, you're still learning. You're still like, it was really hard for me to be mean when I first started. I didn't really know what that character or how mean, or, it's not really in my nature to go, that guy was a C-U-N-T, she's a bitch. Well, lick me, eat. That's not me. That was never me. I was never like that. So to play that bad guy, man, of course you get older and you learn real fast.
Yeah, you're right. I'll never forget your appearance on Married with Children. I know we talked about that last time, and I thought that was classic. And William's always really good with sending clips, too, of all you Glow Girls in different clips and movies and shows,
Oh, yeah.
It's great.
He is good with that. That's for sure. Okay, yes, I will. I have to backtrack a little bit. That first Glow thing, when they told us, okay, you girls can say anything. I'm like, anything? I was so nervous. We're going to kick. I go, anything? They're like, say anything. So they bleeped it. We're going to kick their beeping ass or something on the TV. But I didn't know what to do. I'm like, wow, what do I say? Do I say that word? That's a bad word. And so I did, and it was bleeped out. And, you hear about it later. But I'm just like, well, what can we say? I was trying to be this character that I didn't know who she was yet. Yeah, pretty weird.
William, did you remember, you saw that? You remember watching that when it first came on?
The Married with Children?
Yeah, do you remember seeing that episode with Hollywood as it aired?
Actually,
Big Bad Mama.
I caught the repeat of it later that season.
Oh, okay.
And I think, I'm going blank on the year. Actually, no, it was. I think it was after I moved back.
Honey.
Okay.
Let me think. It was
94?
I would have thought 88
No.
or 87
right.
or 88, no?
90.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it was 90, yeah.
90.
Okay, because I was
remember who I was dating. Who was the insecure dude that I was dating at the time, and that's easy to remember. It was 89 or 90, I believe, because, and it was season 4, so.
That makes sense.
Because it just came to me. We've been living in Monroe, Louisiana at ULM, and in those days, all I could afford was a black and white Gold Star television set.
Oh.
And
perfect.
And to watch everybody in glorious black and white. But yeah, you know something. What I think is really neat. I know this was talked about in the documentary, and Hollywood's talked about it elsewhere. How neat is it that a pure wrestling show had that kind of mainstream appeal? That the executive producers knew the show and liked it, and incorporated Glow into their major primetime broadcast. It goes to show you how great of an impact that Glow had for just that short run. And it's just, I always felt, and maybe I said this last time with you, Tarryn, but the one great thing about Glow was that, in a sense, being a hybrid with the wrestling and the comedy skits, it just grew a great, quiet audience. I think at one point it was well over 6 million people a week.
Wow.
So, no, I'm still here.
Okay.
Okay, Roger. 1 Adam 12. Okay. But
Roger that.
Okay. But something, one thing I want to talk about, I wrote in an article a while back when she was mentioning Bad Girls. It just kind of popped in my head. The one thing I didn't pick up on until about 2 months ago with Glow, watching Glow repeats online, is that I noticed if you go back and carefully listen to the audience as you go through the entire first season of Glow, more and more fans in the Riviera Hotel were starting to cheer for the Bad Girl. And the reason why I an old science term, I call it resonance, RESONANCE, I think is how it's spelled.
Right.
Is that the uniqueness of that sound? Because prior to Glow, if you go back and see television wrestling from the 50s onward, you had very few fans of the bad side. And what you fans, here's the difference. What you bad fans that you had in the arena, the wrestlers never recognized them because the bad wrestlers in those days had to act superior to everybody, including those that allegedly worshiped them. Glow was very different. Glow, you actually had that ability where the bad girls would literally reach out to those people who were rooting for them, whether it was high fives or point outs or whatever. And that was
right. Or
something
people holding up their signs. Remember?
Exactly.
People holding
Glow.
Up,
when the day comes that Glow hopefully gets into the CAC, Cauliflower Hour Club Hall of Fame, that's one thing that needs to be pointed out, that Glow truly made rooting for the bad side popular and established that connection. No other promotion was able to do that until they did.
Good point. Wow. Yeah, they made being a villain cool.
Oh, hands down.
When I was first applauded for that, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you know what I mean? It made me feel like, I'm doing something right. When a little girl who has no clue, you know what I mean? When little kids aren't thinking, and you have little kids coming up to you, now that, regardless if you're bad or good, BC had them. Little kids coming up to her. I had little kids in Dallas we're in Houston, Texas. I was just blown away at the little girls. They're wearing their hair like you, clothes like you. Wow. It's pretty powerful.
Yeah, I was going to say, I could tell by your voice to this day that the memories of that time, that, and it just, you can almost tell by my voice. Yeah, is that when you get so caught off guard by a positive influence that a lot of those young people had on y'all, when y'all especially went to those arena matches. I mean, it's just, yes, right. I think touching doesn't do it justice. It's just so much meaning that the show had and created a lot more positive benefits for everybody.
Yes, it did. Absolutely. I agree. Well put.
We're starting to turn this into a Hallmark card. I mean,
well,
you know what's funny? Did I say this before? I probably did. And it's so interesting. I had on just because I like it, because it's really comfortable, the Hollywood and Vine jersey that I have, right? I put it on the other day because it was cold out, right? And my boyfriend goes, "Are you going to wear that with you on it?" And I went, "I don't even look like that anymore." I said, "But why not? No one knows anyway, so listen, you guys." I could not believe it. I went somewhere, and this guy, I had the shirt on, and this guy goes, "Is that you?" And I had to explain that. Now I'm embarrassed. And then I went someplace else here. We have barbecue here. I don't know if you have it there, Tarryn, but we have barbecue. I wanted to get a barbecue sandwich. And the first thing the girl goes, "Oh, my God." She goes, "Is that women's wrestling?" Young. I didn't tell her I was on it. I'm like, "Oh, yeah." She goes, "Oh, my God, I love that stuff. Oh, my goodness, I always wanted to be a wrestler." And no one usually says it, but oh, my God. So I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to wear this in public. I might just wear it at the house. I don't have to explain about it, but it's so fun, because who wears a picture? You know what I'm saying, It was funny.
That is so cool.
But anyway.
Yeah. Well, there's going to be tons of stories like that on the cruise coming up, and here we are only a couple weeks away. And yeah, so Hollywood, what are your thoughts? And are you excited about the Afterglow?
I'm excited because, oh yeah, absolutely. First of all, we're getting all the girls. We've got 11 Glow girls that are going to be there, and I don't think I know Debbie has been on several cruises, and so have I. So I know she'll be excited. But for some of the ladies who have not been on the cruises, and some of our fans, it's so exciting because my first cruise was like, oh my God, you're running around trying to figure out where's this, where's that. If the fish run this way, that's the front of the boat. If the fish run the other, you'll see, you guys. I'll point it all out. But it's exciting, and I haven't been on the west side to do the cruises. I've been doing out of Miami, so I'm over on the that side, the Atlantic side. So Pacific side will be fun. I've been to Catalina Island because I grew up, here in California, but it'll be fun, and I can't explain it because the weather will probably be beautiful. What are we looking at, William? Do we know yet? It's too far out to figure out what the weather is.
Yeah, beyond 7. Yeah, exactly. Well, beyond 7 days, no, I'm not very comfortable issuing forecasts. Too much error can be involved. But usually in that part of, in that part of California, it's usually dry. You don't have a lot of systems diving down out of the north like you would in the fall and winter. So hopefully, barring.
How about out of the south? How about out of the south, like little tiny hurricanes that come up through Cabo and stuff? We have those sometimes.
Well,
rarely, but we do.
Please, but remember, I'm a jinx right now. We shouldn't be talking about it.
You're not a jinx. You know what? Just me and you in the last few days have been dealing with the electronic issues, so we'll be fine.
But, I'll never say never to anything, but, yeah, technically May 15th is the beginning of the Eastern Pacific hurricane season. That's at a much lower latitude, of course, but that's what I call Southwest Mexico. But normally they don't start very early in the season, so I'm going to try to avoid talking about it as much as I can, but keep the jinx away.
Hey, Tarryn, it's also going to be my birthday on that cruise too. So for me, it's even more exciting. But I don't want to celebrate birthdays anymore. Let's just say I've been 21. I don't know how many times.
When is your birthday, Hollywood? What day is it?
My actual birthday is the 19th. So when it's the 19th, cool. I'll just be celebrating all week long.
Oh, my God.
But my real day is the 19th.
Oh.
So it'll be fun. But, we got MTV doing stuff with her disco. I was thinking maybe we should all dress disco night. Are they going to do? I've got to get a hold of everybody. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is. I'm just going to wear it. I'm going to really see. That's one thing on a cruise. There are certain nights. There's theme nights, and theme nights are great. So Glow Girls have theme nights. We'll have casino night. MTV would be like, we should call that like Studio 54 night. Like it's 70s. No, she's doing 80s. That's right. I'm sorry. It's 80s, but still, that's okay too. It's 80s night. My bad.
Nice.
So, William, you'll have fun. You'll have a good time. Get to meet everybody.
Yeah. Oh, sure. Like I said, 80s music. Goodness. You know, what a formative time. I was just going to say a formative time in my life when music was changing so much in a different direction. You started the 80s with that techno pop and punk oriented hit, and then you finished the decade with groups like the Beastie Boys. I mean, it was a decade
Guns N'
truly
Roses
of
were
a
the end of 80s. Guns N' Roses were 89, so you finished it out with GNR, which are touring again. They're on tour.
I
so
saw
a lot
that.
of 80s. Yeah. They're at Dodger Stadium in August, so that might be one. And then they'll be in Nashville as well, and they'll probably be down in Atlanta too. I'm sure of it. You guys, have a big outdoor venue there that I've seen many concerts at.
Yeah, it's ironic. One of my personal training clients used to be married to Axl Rose. Her name's Erin Everly, the Everly Brothers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Sure.
She lives here in Buckhead in Atlanta.
Oh, yeah, I know where that is. Sure.
Yeah.
And I told you my friends from Skid Row, the bass player, he just moved to Nashville, but he was in that area for many, 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 many years. And then the rest of the band is in different places. So, yeah, lots of good talent out there, I would say.
Yeah,
but, 80s music will be fun. So we're going to have, I don't even know what other, I've been trying to look at stuff. William, forgive me, and Tarryn, because I've been traveling a lot and getting a lot of work done here, but I haven't been on the Afterglow page for a little bit. I tried to look at it today. But what other nights, does he have any other nights going on that you guys are aware of?
They have surf and turf with Sunny the California Girl. She's going to teach surf lessons. And then
there's no surfing. Where are we going to surf?
We're going to have the board on
In my
board.
case, the Bermuda Triangle.
And then Gremlina's doing scavenger night.
Oh, yeah, I love that. That was a good idea.
And then Matilda the Hun,
very good ideas.
Matilda the Hun will be on talking about the Glamazon book as well.
Oh, of course, yeah. Great.
And I think they're supposed to do a talent show for the where the fans involved.
Yes, that's right.
A talent show for the cruisers, for the Glow cruisers.
Yeah, that's my understanding. Right. In other words, I think if I interpret it correctly, the fans may get to a part of the talent show. They may get to do their own rap, or whatever,
love it. Yeah,
or whatever other talents allowed. You see. So Hollywood's waiting for me to do the best of Glenn Campbell on the cruise. So, anyway.
There you go. I like Glenn Campbell. I saw that thing of his. That's special. Very sad, but it was really good.
Yeah, well, and then they've got the also the hot seat, the Afterglow hot seat fan. So that'll be another thing to look forward to.
Cool. Yeah, I need to.
Well, I'll tell you what.
What?
Well, I was going to say 2 years ago when they did the first ever hot seat for the first ever fan party in the L.A. area, I have the video of it, and just hysterical stuff. Those fans really knew how to be a catalyst in getting all the Glow folks, to dig up their memories and such. And, hopefully they'll be able to relive a lot more magic coming up on the cruise as well.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah, we've got 4 days. There's a party. William, are you heading? There's a party that they're having before on the 21st, that evening. They're doing a pre-party. Of course, I don't fly in till later, so I'm not going to be able to do that pre-party. But if you're there, that would be tremendous to be able to do that. You guys will be all hungover and whatnot, and me and Lightning will be all fresh-faced coming down on the boat.
That's right. That's going to be at Long Beach, the Queen Mary.
Yep, at the Queen Mary, yeah. Hey, I have to look at it. We're going out of Long Beach, not San Pedro. Does anyone know that? I think it's Long Beach. Has to be if it's by the Queen Mary. Or is it San Pedro? See, I get them mixed up. I've lived there all my life, and I'm like, where are we? Me and Lightning will be at the wrong docks. We'll be down in San Pedro, and everybody will be at Long Beach. We'll just go. And don't forget your passport. That's really important, everybody. Don't forget your passport, or at least your birth certificate. Kidding. That's really important not to forget that. Pack it now. I saw some of the pack lists. Did you guys read any of the pack lists from some of the cruisers, the Glow cruisers? Somebody said, I don't know if it was Adrian or someone was like, that's a lot of stuff. You know, but they were good pointers anyway.
You know, Adrian Duarte, we had him on with Sunny, the California girl, on one of these double calls last week, and he was a really good Boy Scout list of what to bring on the cruise. So if you go to his Facebook page, yeah, he has a list of all the essentials and checklist of what you need to bring when you go.
Yeah, I've done it. This will be my 12th or 13th time.
Oh,
I got it
wow.
down. I've got it down to and it's not because I love cruises. I don't know. I think I told you because my boyfriend plays. He sings and plays, and he's in 2 different bands, and those particular bands are always invited on these big rock cruises that go out of Miami. So I've been fortunate enough to go on those, and those are, wow, those are intense because there's music going on every half hour. So you get to see a live band over here, and then you can see another band over here. You can see a comedian over here, the DJ over here, another band. They're pretty fun, actually. But, yeah, anyway.
William,
that's why I'm not...
have you been on a cruise before, William, or is this going to be your first one?
No, it's my very first. In fact, it's no secret I'm not a very well-versed traveler. For example, Thibodaux, Louisiana, where I live, is 45 miles west-southwest of New Orleans. The furthest I've ever been from home would be Beaumont, Texas, Memphis, Tennessee, and Montgomery, Alabama. And if you drew a perimeter to the Gulf Coast around there, that's it. That's the only territory I've been in. So this would be very huge territory breaking for me for this cruise.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
You'll love it. You will love it. Yeah. Love it.
And a couple other... They're going to have a couple other personalities on the cruise. With MTV, she's going to be spinning with DJ Tricky Kid. And they'll also have the artist Jenner DeVera will be on board as well.
Oh, she's awesome.
Yeah, I tell you what, I've seen a lot of his sketch work, and it's quite amazing. Well, yes, how he does all that artistry. The only thing I know, the only thing I know about art is Art Linkletter. But anyway, but Hollywood's too young to remember him.
That's true.
Who was the name? Okay. Art. I know the last name. I heard it. I just don't know. I'm not. Oh yeah, Art. Being nice.
Art Linkletter. Art Linkletter. So yeah, I tell you what, it's just beyond words. All the excitement coming up with this cruise and how well it's been promoted, and I can't say enough for everybody, the one-time Globe performers who are coming, and also to give a brief plug to all those that aren't able to go for whatever reason. They definitely have their place in the show's history as well, and it's. Yeah, exactly. And who knows? Maybe one day they'll be able to get a lot more folks to come on down and to see all these the dichotomy of fans that still love this show ever so much. I mean, it's just beyond words.
Mm-hmm. And also, William, you'd mentioned earlier about the Glow Girls having their place at the Cauliflower Alley Club. And I think Sunny, the California girl, was the one that informed me that they're, in fact, going to be honoring the Glow Girls at next year's CAC Awards. So that's exciting news.
Yeah, in fact, I don't know if I told you.
I'm hoping that goes through, too. I'm hoping that goes through. I don't know how. I haven't really, I've been out of town, so I don't know what the particulars are. I saw Morgan on there saying, you guys got to vote. People have to vote. So I don't know if that means they have to be voted first, and then you're honored. So vote. Vote
right, basically.
Vote early and vote often.
Yes.
Yeah, basically the way I understand it is the more people that suggest Glow, the more the panel, the board members will consider them for induction. So basically, it's sort of like a vote. The bottom line is the board of directors will still have to prove it. In fact, I don't know if I had mentioned this before. I don't think I did. Royal Duncan, who's affiliated with the CAC, had contacted me through Little Egypt. And because he wanted me to send some of my past articles to him about Glow, and which I did. I did mail it off to him, and they are supposed to be popping up in the quarterly CAC newsletter.
Oh, great.
That'll be
good.
So that would be another way Glow is going to be recognized in some form. So, wow. I mean, just
let me ask you, William, will you be there? Will you, if we're inducted, do you think we could get you there somehow? Because it would be so wonderful for you maybe to come up and speak. I mean, I would love to have you up there talking.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, like I said, the number one issue would be all you women have to control yourselves when I get into the room. I know Hollywood. You can't promise what the others will do, but
yeah, I'll promise you, but I don't know what the rest would do. Yeah, you'd be awesome. You'd love us too.
Yeah.
Well,
I still need to meet Tarryn. I got to meet him. We're pretty close too.
We're like 3 hours. Like a hop and a skip.
3.5.
Yeah.
3.5 hours.
Definitely, like a good midway point. I think I was looking at Chattanooga,
I'm
Tennessee.
supposed to go out there too. I was supposed to go out there end of May, but May's not good because I've got the cruise coming up, and then I'm also moving too. I'm in move mode. William knows that. I'm in move mode, so I've got boxes everywhere. When you're in limbo, you can't put the internet in a way. You can't put the makeup, and you got some clothes. It's just like So yeah, get the keys on Monday, and movers come on Friday.
Oh my God,
crazy.
Yeah.
I hate moving.
Oh,
that's all right.
Yeah, that's a big job.
Goodness.
Yeah, good luck, Hollywood. I hate moving too.
Thank you.
It's such
it sucks. It's a pain in the butt. But you know what? This cruise will be a good vacation after the move because I'll be needing it, let me tell you. And I'm looking forward to seeing everybody that we've been talking to. I've not met any of them personally, so it's a thrill to see everybody, give them big hugs and pictures, and it's going to be a blast.
This will be fun. Yeah, this will be a lot of fun. Well, again, go ahead, William.
Now, I was going to say, I want to slap in a couple quick notes before we run out of time.
Please, sure.
Great. Because Hollywood and everybody with Glow, and I'm not trying to be political when I say this, but they deserve some credit for making Donald Trump the famous man that he is today.
Good point. Very good point.
Yeah, that for people that don't know the story, and I hope I say it right, I believe from Glow's 4th season when they were doing Life in the Glow House, they did a skit called A Date to Remember, where Hollywood, Big Bad Mama, and Stinky were sharing a room with Daisy. And the first 3 convinced Daisy that Donald Trump wanted to go out with her. And and my memory is that I think in real life, Mr. Trump knew Mr. Rickless from the Riviera. And that's how Glow would periodically wrestle over there at Trump Towers in Atlantic City.
Yes,
so,
he sure did.
Wow. Okay, so while Mr. Trump was never actually on camera in Glow, they mentioned him throughout this skit. It's about an 8-minute skit. Mike Rand, the true video historian of Glow, has it on YouTube right now. And what eventually happens is Godiva talks to Daisy about what she thinks is a date, but of course it is not. She's about to get punked by the first 3 I mentioned. But then, of course, Godiva steps in and is able to, the plot line is that to actually get Donald to go out with her, and all of a sudden the limo pulls up, and Daisy is off to the date, and Hollywood, Big Bad Mama, and Stinky just have faces that are just, that Polaroid couldn't even capture wonderfully. And so let's give him credit for making Donald Trump the success he is today.
Yes.
There you go.
But also, but the other thing, Tarryn, and we mentioned this maybe about a month ago, I want to mention is about Hollywood being the starting quarterback. And for anybody that has a chance to go to dailymotion.com, just for fun, I produced 2 audio or radio type skits as if the Glow Good Girls and Bad Girls played football against one another. The first game I did is called If Glow Was a Football Game, and the second one where Hollywood actually starts at quarterback is called If Glow Was a Championship.
They were hysterical, William. I could say anybody out there listening, I've watched them, and it's worth it. You got to go and check it out.
Yes, especially the fourth quarter of the championship game. Like I said, where Hollywood starts is the game that only could end the way Glow could do so. So if fans have a chance to go to dailymotion.com to listen to the second game, I believe just type in Glow Championship, and it should come up in 2 parts as a radio type broadcast. So y'all
definitely check that out. And again, I'll definitely endorse that because it was just so fun. In fact, I think I'm going to go listen to it again as soon as we're done. Hollywood, how about, can you plug some of your contact information and some of your social media and your website, please?
Sure. Website is Hollywood Productions, and that's WOULD Productions.com.
Perfect.
And then the Facebook.com/Hollywood Productions, spelled the same way as I just spelled it before. And then there's Twitter, which is Hollywood Glow, and that's spelled the same way. And there's Glow Hollywood. Gosh, I've got quite a few. But, yeah, those are it.
How about yourself, William? I didn't get your contact information. I know you've got an email address. Can we get that for the folks listening?
Yeah, the email address is nashdonal@yahoo.com. And if y'all wonder about the first name, that's from my 3 favorite weathermen growing up, Nash Roberts, Don Westbrook, and Al Duckworth. So nashdonal@yahoo.com, on facebook.com/William D. Taylor. And those are my 2 main contact points. I think on Twitter, @WeatherWilliam. And I also have a YouTube page under my father's old business, Taylor Lumber. So, yeah, that's the way folks can get me and see some of the productions I've made on YouTube. On dailymotion.com, the name of my channel is called On This Day in Saints History. So those are my basic contact info right there.
Perfect. And we got it on
Tarryn, what's yours?
Oh, it's just simple. It's just @GoTarryn. So just type in @GoTarryn and you will
Can we
find...
get shout-outs to our friends,
Please.
our Glow cruisers?
Yes.
Everybody
definitely.
on that page. We've got, there's Les up in Canada, and there's Diana, and there is Adrian and Sean with his book that he's got coming up.
Yes.
And William and the girls, Sylvester. Mike, thank you for everything, because Mike Rand is in there always. He's not coming on the cruise, and there's another gentleman that's not able to come. I think was it Anthony William?
Our clock counter?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I think so. And, of course, off the top of my head, Manuel. Manny.
Manuel from San Diego. Yeah. Yes. And Jenner, and boy, I don't know if I'm forgetting someone, I apologize, but shout-outs to you all. We look forward to seeing you, meeting you, and establishing long friendships.
Very well said, Hollywood. On that note, I'll be there in spirit vicariously with y'all too, and I can't wait to. I'll be calling in live on the cruise as well, so I'm looking forward to talking to everybody there.
Beautiful.
So this is kind of my bon voyage to y'all before you go on your cruise, and I'll be looking forward to calling in, and then we'll do another show with you back on to see how the cruise went and make sure you guys survived it. You're going to have a blast,
Thank you for having us on.
My pleasure. And for the folks out there, here comes the website one more time for the cruise. And again, from Los Angeles, California, Hollywood, from Thibodaux, Louisiana, William, y'all have a wonderful rest of a great weekend, and thanks for coming on here.
All righty. 1 Adam 12, 10-4.
All right, everybody, there you have it. Both William Taylor and Hollywood from the gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling Glow telling you about the Afterglow Fan Party Cruise. You saw their contact information. If you want to reach out and contact either one of them, you're more than welcome to. But you saw the website link. Most importantly, we are narrowing down to the wire. It is less than a week away. We have the Afterglow Fan Party Cruise coming up next weekend. You don't want to miss out. So if you haven't booked your cabin yet, you've only got one more week to do so. And make sure you do that today. So I want to thank everyone else out there for watching GoTarryn TV today, listening to our audio podcast with those fabulous Glow people. And also, if you don't mind, please make sure to do one of the 3 following things. Please make sure to like GoTarryn on Facebook, subscribe to GoTarryn on YouTube, and follow GoTarryn on Twitter. That'll keep you connected with Tarryn the Traveling Trainer, the master of the personal training universe, who always tells each and every one of you out there that it's your time, it's your investment, it's your life. Thanks so much for watching, folks. Have a happy weekend.